Hi everybody, I am here to talk about what I've been warming for the past few days, close to a week, not quite at the week, but my basket was getting a little messy, hard for me to figure out what I had in there, and a lot of times I like to go back and keep warming something that I've already opened, and now that I'm trying to keep separated what I've been warming so that I can do the video, the basket gets a little more out of control for me. So I am going to jump in here and try to show you what I have used up and what I've been warming, what I've been using. And I'm going to try to follow the suit that I've done before, where I start off with all Scentsy products and then I move on to non-Scentsy. So here we go. I'm going to start with a non-wax item. This technically isn't even finished. I have the Cozy Cardigan bath soak and Scentsy soak, and this was something that I had given to my husband. I've said before, I'm a shower person. I'm not a bath person, but he likes to do baths every now and then, and this has been open for a while, but like I said, he'll do it like maybe once every couple of weeks. But I got him, I found some like acrylic canisters or whatever, and I got like a little scoop for it. And so he filled the larger canister with what was left in here, and had that in the bathroom on the tub, basically at the top of the tub. So let's see, I've got that. And then this is a non-Scentsy, non-wax, non-everything kind of thing. This is, I used up a bag of 100 cotton balls that I got from, I picked these up at the Dollar Tree, so I don't, it's $1. It's okay. And let's see, another non-wax item. I had to get a new bulb for, which warmer was this? Oh, the little church right there. I had to change the little 20-watt bulb in there. I had turned off, I used the name that you say and she does things. It's part of Amazon. I told her to turn off the plugs for the warmers, and she did. And then I had told her, after I felt like the wax was hardened enough and I could come scoop it out real easy, I told her to turn them back on, and only the God is Great one came on, and I was like, what's wrong with that one? And I tried pressing the button and nothing happened, and I realized, oh, I bet you the light bulb burnt out. So, and that's exactly what it was. So I changed the light bulb, and then we were back in business. So another non-wax item, I've got the actual empty things, and then I have the little container for the set that's in there now. So in my laundry room, I have a wall fan diffuser, and I pulled out the Nine Realms pods, and I changed it with blueberry cheesecake, which I had gotten in clearance a while back. And I don't buy the wax of blueberry cheesecake because my husband doesn't like it. So I thought, well, this was on clearance, and it's not something that's going to be like throughout the living room or the bedroom or anything like that. It's going to be in a localized area. So I thought the Marvel Nine Realms did well, very well in the laundry room. I keep the door closed in there as much as I can. I don't close the door when the dryer's running, just so that it doesn't create too much humidity in there. But other than that, I keep the door closed, and it did really well in the laundry room. I'm not sure how it would do anywhere else. And blueberry cheesecake is doing pretty well in there. My husband asked what I had in there, and I was like, well, what do you think first? And he's like, it's all right. He's like, I'm not crazy about it. And I told him it was blueberry cheesecake. He's like, oh, no, that explains it, So, let's see. This one's empty. Here we go. I have an empty container of Jet Set Go, which I finished this one. This is one of those ones that I like the scent. It just doesn't throw enough for me. And I really like the scent. It just didn't throw well enough for me. So I didn't want to keep doing that. Let's see, this one looks like it's empty. Yes. I talked about how I did do we or don't we? And then I did melon and apple granita the same day in a different room. And I think I had 2 cubes left. And I used the last 2 cubes in my half bath, and it smelled wonderful in there for a couple of days. So I truly enjoyed that. Let's see, this one. And I think yesterday, I was changing wax, and did I not bring the other one down? I think I did. I don't know. Anyways, I used this one in the room above the garage. I used a bar of A Whole New World from the Aladdin collection, and I went in there this morning and it's still doing great. And I changed it early yesterday. So this is one of those ones that definitely needed to cure, because I think when the Aladdin collection came out, we all thought that basically all of the scents were probably too light, and some of them were just really pretty. So this one, I'm going to put this up closer to the camera. Hopefully you could see it. I know we've had the conversation about pour dates, and you know, for the most part, when you look at a bar, you've got the inside, right? The inside flap is white. The paper at the back of it is white. So you really can't see the pour date on there. At least not with my eyes. But the Aladdin, it was lined in a silver. So if you look at it, you can see the date where it's been stamped. So I can actually, and I actually had it upside down. So this one says, I think that's a 7, could be a 1, 28/2019. So your eyes are probably better than mine. Let's see. Where is it again? Right there. So you could see that with the silver, you could see it a little better. It's not perfect, but you can see it better. So this one I've obviously had for approximately 2 years, and it's doing really well. And I'm super glad that when they put Aladdin in the clearance, I picked up a couple of sets, and now I'm super happy that I did, because it's actually doing so much better now. So looking forward to finishing up those. Let's see if there's anything else that's finished from Scentsy. I think everything else might be like a in progress kind of thing. Oh, this one's empty, yes, because like I said, I changed that one in the room above the garage, and I did this one in my bedroom because I liked it originally. I loved the scent. I just thought it just didn't do well, and that was Prince Ali from the Aladdin collection. I said that it didn't perform that well back then, right? So I thought, you know what? I'm not even going to do like 6 in my room and then hold the other 2. I'm going to do the whole 8. So the one warmer that's like on my side of the room, basically, I put 3 cubes in that one. Then I put 2 cubes in the warmer closer to my husband. And then I put the other 3 in the bathroom. So I figured I didn't want to put 6 in my room. I figured 5 and then 3 in the bathroom. When we went to go to bed last night, my husband asked me what I had in there. He liked the scent, but he's like, wow, that is like strong. And it was the way he said it. I was like, do you want me to turn one of them off? And he kind of hesitated for a second. He's like, yeah, if you don't mind, and I said something about I could turn it back on in the morning. He's like, it's strong enough that you could just leave like 1. That's how strong he thought it was. That having both of them on at the same time, he thought it was too strong. And again, I don't want to speak for everyone else, but I definitely thought it was too weak when it first came out. So it obviously has done a great number of curing in the time that I've had it. So this one also has basically that same date. I can't tell if the first number would be a 7 or a 1, but I can see the 29th of 2019. So super happy I have more of that. Yay. All right. And then, yes, everything else in here that says Scentsy is not finished, so I'm going to go through that now. So the things I have been warming. Oh, okay, so I lied. I'm sorry. There is another one that is empty. And again, I used Melissa's suggestion here of rubber banding what I used together. And where I did this, I haven't a clue. Obviously, I mixed them together so it went in several areas because there's no way I'm going to use 16 cubes in one room. So I'm sure I used some in here. I probably used some in the living room, and I probably used the rest in the sunroom. Yeah, that would make sense because 3 warmers in the sunroom, 3 warmers in the living room, and 2 here. If I put 1 cube of each in each one, that would be 8 cubes. So I mixed together Mandarin Splash and Fiesta Lime. So the Fiesta Lime does such a great job of just livening it up, giving it that fresh, vibrant citrus kind of scent. And then the Mandarin, which I needed to use because it was getting pretty oily. So I'm not going to say that the combination was something that I would write home about. It wasn't like something superb, but it wasn't bad either. So I enjoyed that. So that I did finish. Okay, so then I decided, again, I needed to pull things out of my trolley. So I went through 6 cubes of the Find Your Happy First Kiss fireworks. And I did that in the living room. And still nothing to write home about for that one either. I love the scent smelling it in the clam, but it just didn't do anything in the room. Then let's see. This one I needed to finish. I did finish. I needed to finish Watermelon Tangerine. I used it in here. So I must have had 2 cubes left. So I did the 2 cubes here. I'm trying to remember, did I use some of it someplace else? I don't think so. I don't remember though, but I know I did it in here, and I mixed Watermelon Tangerine with Lemon Thyme Berry. So I still have 2 cubes. I had 4. So I still have 2 cubes of Lemon Thyme Berry, finished Watermelon Tangerine. And when I did this, I actually used my diffuser also. And in the diffuser, I mixed Watermelon Red Berries with a little bit of Lotso Lemon. So this room was feeling very fresh, very fruity. Just, I loved it a lot. It smelled really, really good. And actually, I can separate these and put the empty in the empty box and the other one to go back into my basket. So that was that. And then, oh yeah. Okay, so this one I was feeling like I wanted something kind of bakery. So I decided, and at the same time fruity. So I decided to pull from my trolley the Cutie Pie Cupcake. But I've said before, bakery and my nose don't always see eye to eye, I guess, right? Like my nose will decide, no, it's bakery. You're just not going to smell it. So I had to do something to it to make it more pronounced for me. Because I've done Cutie Pie Cupcake before. I like it, but I almost have to be like right there to smell it. So I wanted to do it again. So I did 3 cubes, 1 cube of each in my sunroom. And I mixed it with 1 cube of each of Orange Dreamsicle, which was from a previous Bring Back My Bar. I would say, though, that if you have Cutie Pie Cupcake, because I think that was in the last Bring Back My Bar, if I'm not mistaken, if you still have Cutie Pie Cupcake, and maybe you don't have Orange Dreamsicle because maybe you didn't get a chance to try that one from that Bring Back My Bar, I would think that you could probably mix it with the, is it Tangerine Creamsicle? Tangerine something that came out that's in the catalog for the spring summer 2021. So I think you could probably mix those 2 together and give that a try. I thought that the Orange Dreamsicle really livened up the cutie pie cupcake so that the whole sunroom smelled good. I could actually smell cutie pie cupcake because the orange was enhanced more. So I really enjoyed that. That was really good. Let's see. I did, where I did this? I'm thinking in this room. I think I did this one in this room, and that's because I used 4 cubes, and that was watermelon patch. And I'm thinking I did it in here because I probably used the watermelon red berries again to enjoy that some more. So I did that. And let's see. Ooh, today I decided I wanted to do some bakery again today, and partially because I have an idea for a blend that I want to do with a vendor. And so it kind of made me think, you know what? I'm sure there are some items that I have from Scentsy that I could possibly, it's not going to be the exact same of what I'm trying to do, but it would at least put me in that mindset. It'd give me that vibe of what I was trying to do. So I didn't do the exact same thing between the living room and the sunroom. In the living room, I'll show you what I mixed. I mixed together in the living room, and this one here is not actually one of my favorites, but I thought it would do well in this mix. So in the living room, I mixed 3 warmers, 1 cube of each of the 3 scents of walnut raisin muffin, apple butter frosting, and from the Mix It collection, sponge sugar and vanilla. So it actually smells really good in the living room. I like it. And I let that one go probably for maybe about an hour before I moved into the sunroom to put it in there. And I did that on purpose because I had another bar that I was thinking about adding in the living room, but I was like, I don't know, it might be overkill. So I said, let me start with the living room, see how it smells, and then decide if I want to try it in the sunroom. And I was like, why not? Let me just do it. So in the sunroom, it's actually 4 different scents. That's probably one of the first times I've ever done 4 cubes in a warmer. And I can't testify that 4 stands for the number of cubes or whether it's for the optimal performance. I don't really know. But I can't even think of the name of the warmer it's not coming to my tongue here. But the 2 that I had that had a 4 on it, yeah, I don't think it would have been able to hold a 5th one even if I wanted it to. So for whatever purpose, 4 was the number not to go over, at least for those. But whether it's for optimal or not, I don't know. But anyways, in that one, I did mix 4. And I did the same 3, walnut raisin muffin, apple butter frosting, sponge sugar and vanilla, and to that I added a cube of happy birthday. So that to me became like a bakery haven. Like that was just bakery on top of bakery on top of bakery. And it's been going for a couple of hours. It smells really good out there. And again, for me, that's still based on my nose not picking up bakery all that great, but I'm enjoying it. So I don't know, maybe if you have those scents, you might want to give it a try. Maybe you've already tried it. Maybe you have some other suggestions for me, right? Something that you think will do well and that I can do some more bakery stuff and or use those cubes with something else. So got that. And then let's see, I'm trying to make sure. Oh, I've got an open bar. I have this one on the landing. I put this one in yesterday on the landing when I was changing wax. And I used, 4 cubes of Gridiron Rush. So it's in my Accord. And I usually do 2, 2, and 2. But I thought, you know what? I'm not going to do it this time. I felt like this was probably strong enough that I didn't need to do 6 cubes. So I did 2 cubes in one warmer and 1 in each of the other 2. So it's doing well. It's definitely going to need to be changed by tomorrow. It probably could almost go now, today, but I'm feeling kind of lazy and tired, and I'll just change it tomorrow. So that's Gridiron Rush. And then let's see, what I have left are items of Scentsy that I mixed with Vendor Wax. So hopefully you don't mind watching that. All right, so on Saturday, was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. Yes, it was Saturday. I did a couple of mixes in the living room and sunroom, and they were very similar, but ever so slightly different. I mean, the nuance was not that noticeable. So I took from Scentsy, I pulled out one of my bars of Picked For You, which is an absolutely beautiful floral scent. And 3 warmers in the living room, 3 in the sunroom. I put 1 cube of each in the warmers, so 6 warmers, 6 cubes. And then in the living room, I mixed it with Kay's arugula, which I cut into thirds and put in the living room mixed with Picked For You. And then in the sunroom, also from Kay's, I used fresh cut grass, which her fresh cut grass is not as sweet as Scentsy's, but it's not super strong like that other one that I had tried, which I actually like now. But it's got just a teeny tiny bit more of, let's say, of a bite than Scentsy's sweeter fresh cut grass. But anyways, wow. And then that was the living room and the sunroom. And so at the top of the stairs, I kind of wanted to bring that whole scent in the whole area that I would be hanging out in all day on Saturday, basically. Or at least for the most part. So at the top of the stairs, I did another mix. And I had, did I have 2 or 3? I either had 2 or 3 left of Blue Hyacinth. So I put that in my, so that one's finished technically. I put that one in the Accord warmer, and I mixed it, or I didn't like mix it in the same warmer. The Accord has 3 dishes. So in 2 of the dishes, I put Blue Hyacinth. And in the 3rd dish, I used Rose Girl's fresh cut grass, which was that fresh cut grass that practically knocked me off my feet the first time I smelled it, but it did really, really well. I was in the kitchen, and it had been going probably maybe about an hour and a half, and my son came downstairs, my youngest one, and when he came downstairs into the kitchen, I said, Matthew, what'd you think of that scent that I got going upstairs? And he's like, wow, that smells good. I was like, okay, good. So that was Rose Girl's fresh cut grass with Blue Hyacinth, and I liked it too. I'd say the whole downstairs, but obviously you could smell it at the top of the stairs, but the whole foyer area, the living room, the sunroom, it was just a beautiful, it felt like a beautiful spring day inside the house, even though it was like 90 degrees outside. So I was loving it. Then, let's see, I have another mix that I did here. I'm trying to remember. I think I did this one in the living room on another day. So I would have used, this one was already open from using it another day. So I was trying to use some more of it. And so I used 3 cubes in the living room of Dumbo Circus Parade. And I mixed it with a relatively large cube of from L3 Waxy Wonders of the Honeydew Cantaloupe Fizzy Soda. And so the citrus that you get from Dumbo, and then the fizzy soda to me has a very citrusy kind of scent, because it's kind of like a Sprite lemon lime kind of scent that's very fizzy, very effervescent. I don't think I get honeydew and cantaloupe. Me personally, I don't think I do, but I love the scent anyways. And I figured, hey, if it is going to come out, I think it's still going to mix really well with the Dumbo citrus scent. So I did that combo. Loved it. Let's see what else is in here. I have this one going actually in the half bath right now, and it's been in there. I think I'm on day 2. I don't think I've made day 3. I think I'm on day 2 of it. And that is also from L3 Waxy Wonders. It's called Cashmere, or it's probably Cashmere Cedar, Palo Santo Smoked Vanilla. And I will say that as this has cured, that smoked has really developed in the smoked vanilla. This has gotten very smoky. I like it. I like it a lot. But I will say that I don't know that it was a good idea to put in the bathroom, because I felt like the smokiness was a little too much for the bathroom. I've actually done it in this room before and liked it a lot, but I don't think that smokiness did well in the bathroom. It's still in there. Like I said, it's on day 2. I know what it is when I walk in there now, so I'm enjoying it, but I don't think I'd do it in the bathroom again. Let's see. I did this one in the room above the garage, and this is one that I went in there once and got a sniff and thought it smelled good, but by the time I got to it again, it was basically gone. So I'm looking forward to trying this one in my bedroom because I think it's going to do well. It's also from Rose Girls, and it's Asian Sandalwood. It is a very different kind of scent. And on cold sniff, I don't think, if I was like shopping someplace and they had the different scents and I picked up Asian Sandalwood, I don't know that I would purchase it. Like it doesn't wow me when I smell it in the bag. It doesn't, I'm not opposed to it. It's just not something that I smell and go, oh wow, it smells good. But when that one time I walked into the room there, I thought, oh, this is a nice scent. But I don't remember how long it lasted or anything. So I'm definitely interested in doing it in my bedroom. I think it'll do really well. I think it's definitely a bedroom kind of scent. So I'm going to enjoy that. This morning in my kitchen, in the warmer that I keep on top of the warming plate of the stove, I decided to go ahead and put the whole tart in there of coffee bean sea salt caramel from L3 Waxy Wonders. And I kept going into the kitchen to smell that because you know I love coffee scents, so I had to go in there numerous times just to go smell. And then on another day in the kitchen, I did some from Rose Girls, some espresso. And this one's another really good one. Trying to think. I love them all. I love her L3's coffee bean. Now, I will say that this one, like the espresso, has 514. So at this point, it's a month. It's been a month. Whereas the L3's coffee bean sea salt caramel says 521. So I technically jumped the gun and didn't wait a month, but I was looking at it. I was like, I don't care. I want it. I want to warm it. So it smells good. I like it. I'm hoping it'll get a little bit stronger, but sometimes I think when you mix with other things, you kind of like, it's not just coffee beans. So I'm probably going to lose some of the coffee bean to the sea salt caramel. Let's see. What else did I do? I was mentioning that I had warmed, last time that I had warmed something from Destination Wax, and I don't know, I just realized why. Oh, I forgot this in the sunroom. That's why it wasn't in my basket last time. I'm thinking, wait a minute, I warmed this around that same time. But anyways, at Destination Wax, I was thinking about how strong it was, and it performed well, but the one I was really thinking about was this one, and this is from L3 Waxy Wonders, and it's Don't Get Burnt. And it's the one that says Palo Santo, Copper Tone, Salty Sea Air, Pink Sugar. This sucker is strong, super strong. So this is a, this is a bougie bar, I think is what they call these. So you can see how the size of the cubes, and I have the 3 warmers in the sunroom. I had taken, why is there a half a cube? I could have sworn I thought I did 1 in each warmer. I either did 1 in each warmer or I did 1 and then split the other one in half. All I know is my husband said, you could have did that one even less than I did, because he thought it was very strong in the sunroom. And truly, to me, it came across as mostly copper tone. That's what I got from it. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it smelled really good. But because of however much I used and it being such a good thrower, it was almost choking me out. That's how strong it was. So this one has a date of 5/6. So it was probably right around the 1 month mark when I did that. So that one was a very powerful one. He said I probably could have done one cube on the 3 warmers and been done with it, as opposed to, I know I used more than 1 cube. So he thought I did too much. And I think I would have to agree. And let's see, there's not too much more in here, just a couple of more things. I did in the mudroom, I went ahead and used one of the scoopables that I had gotten from L3 Waxy Wonders in Basilisk, which I found out from Melissa is a Harry Potter scent. I had no idea when I originally got it. So it's a very apple kind of scent to it. I can't remember what the other notes are, but there's apple. Trying to put this down. It's good. And for an apple, it's not one of my favorites. So whatever else is in there with it, I still like the apple part in there, but I'm not as crazy about whatever's mixed with it. So I enjoyed it, but would I get it again? Probably not. Probably not. But that one was a sample that I got. So that's another great thing about getting samples. Let's see. Then this one, I think I did this one in the, I wouldn't have done it in the kitchen because I would have cut it into 3s. So I think I did this one in the sunroom one day. And again, I would have cut into 3s, and it's from Kay's, and it's lemon pound cake. And that was a beautiful, beautiful lemon pound cake scent. It smelled really good in there. Again, bakery me, don't always. I think I got about a day from lemon pound cake. Probably not too much more over that. But again, I think the lemon's gonna kind of die off quickly, and the cake part of it's not, for me, isn't gonna last a long time. But this one I did also from Kay's. I did this one in my bedroom, and that is Jade. So I would have cut this into 3s and used it in the 3 warmers, 2 in my bedroom, 1 in my bathroom. And oh my goodness, Jade was beautiful. I loved it. It smelled so good. My husband even commented that it smelled really nice. And this one was definitely in my room for 2 days. I think like the morning of the 3rd day, I turned it off and to get ready to change it out, but it definitely was in my room for 2 days. So that one did really well. That one had a date of 5/8, so that one was basically right at the 1 month mark when I did that one. So that is what I have been warming, what I've been using, what I finished, what I've started, and I am looking forward to, oops, missed one, sorry. I did 1 little cube of Hibiscus Guava Fresca, which is a Bath & Body Works type. And I did this one in my bedroom. Now, not bedroom, the half bath downstairs. I don't know what else. I think I'm still thinking about Jade. I did this one in the half bath downstairs. This one does have a date of 5/14. And I did it before 5/14. And I personally didn't feel like I got too much out of it. I smelled it, but not for very long. And I love the scent. It's really pretty. I love the scent that it has. So I think I'm going to let this one sit for a little bit longer before I try to use it again. But I really like the scent. I'm hoping that maybe it just needed a little bit more time. But anyways, now I've reached the end. Right? I hope. Check in there real quick. Yeah, no more. Anyways, that's the end of what I have been warming, what I finished, what I'm working on, all that stuff. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll come back. Let me know if you've warmed some of this stuff, what kind of experience you've had with some of these scents, and if you have any suggestions of some other mixes that I could try. I would love to hear those. And until next time, enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey. Talk to you later. Bye.